They say old motels are like fly traps. People check in for a night, and some never check out. There's a place just off Highway 54, forgotten by GPS and maps. One of those no-name motels with buzzing signs and broken vending machines. But inside room 6, there's a mirror that doesn't reflect what's in front of it. It shows what's waiting behind you. Tessa never believed in ghosts. She believed in overdue bills, second shifts, and surviving one day at a time. That's what brought her to Granger's Rest, a crumbling roadside motel with mildew on the curtains and the smell of wet dog in every room. She wasn't alone. There was Caleb, a trucker who'd lost his wife in a fire 6 months ago. Couldn't stop blaming himself. Slept with the cab light on like it kept the guilt away. And then there was Noah, 19 years old, pale as paper, eyes hollow from weeks without sleep. He said he was running from something, but never said what. They all ended up in room 6. Tessa was the first to notice it. The mirror in room 6 wasn't right. It was old, yes, cracked in one corner, dusty, but it showed movements that didn't match her own. A twitch of the head when hers was still. A blink when she didn't. Sometimes, it was a shadow standing behind her. And when she turned around, the room was empty. She told the front desk. The manager just laughed. Greater than every motel's got a room 6 story. Ours just keeps repeating. Tessa tried to leave. Her car wouldn't start, no signal on her phone. Same for Caleb and Noah. He just refused, said he wasn't going anywhere, said it would follow him. Each of them had a reason to stay. Tessa needed a place to crash until her sister wired her gas money. Caleb was too tired to keep driving, haunted by his past, and Noah believed room 6 was the only place left to hide that night. The mirror turned cruel. Tessa saw her sister's face screaming silently in the glass, covered in dirt, like she'd been buried alive. Caleb saw his wife, but she wasn't burning. She was staring at him, charred and furious. Noah didn't say what he saw, but he cried. Loud. He clawed at the walls until his fingers bled. The next morning, he was gone. Door locked from the inside. Window unbroken. No sign of him. But in the mirror? His face pressed against the glass, eyes wide, mouth open. Caleb snapped, took a crowbar from his truck, and smashed the mirror. Shards flew everywhere. But the reflection remained, not in the frame on the wall. Still, they're still watching that night. Caleb locked himself in the bathroom with a loaded gun. The last thing Tessa heard was him whispering, "Greater than, she's in the mirror." She said, "I left her to die, but I swear, I tried. I tried." Tessa was alone now. But not really. She boarded up the mirror. Duct tape, towels, furniture, whatever she could find. Still, every time she blinked, she saw things. Her sister again, dirtier, closer. The front desk wouldn't answer. The roads were closed due to a freak storm. She couldn't sleep, couldn't think. The mirror wasn't behind her anymore. It was everywhere. On the 4th night, someone knocked. Not at the door. From inside the mirror, a voice, muffled, came through. "Greater than, it's me. Tessa, let me out." She stared at the glass. It was her, same eyes, same face, only her reflection was smiling. They found room 6 empty a week later. No sign of Tessa, no blood, no struggle, just a mirror. Spotless and intact. Some say she walked into the glass, some say she was never real to begin with, and some say, if you ever check into Granger's Rest and stay in room 6, don't look into the mirror after midnight, because it might show you who's already taken your place.